How's it going, friends? Been a while since I've done anything on video, so aside from joining other people's streams, just wanted to take a moment. I have a few of these boxes. Been working on a binder set. I've got a couple of sets, but I just want to finish my my subset cards or insert cards, whatever you want to call them. Some people call them chase cards now, but missing a couple out of the Sinister Observations, missing 3. And then so it looks like I finished the Hunters and Stalkers, which are probably second favorite. First favorite would be the Suspended Animation. Always loved the acetate cards. I'm only missing, well, let's see, there's 10. So missing card number 1 and card number 10. No, not doing too shabby. Anyhow, without further ado, I guess we'll show these off. At OAX last year, me and my wife went and got to meet Julie Bell, and got a couple of cards signed for her and a couple for me, and these were pack pulled fresh out of a box that I had opened, and these are great. And she is the artist on all of these cards, these characters. Anywho, I'll get in here. I'm going to open up, let's see, I think I'll open up 2 packs for now, just because I got a little itch, and I love me some 90s. So we'll pop this to the side, and without further ado, let's get to cracking, right? And these open so easy. I just love them. I wish all the packs open easy. Of course, I say that, and now I'm in front of a camera. And anyhow, so I like to save the packs just because, you know, they're old, and I like to give them out when I do giveaways and stuff on live streams. A lot of times I'll, depending on the person that won, if they're into that kind of thing, the vintage stuff, I'll send them, you know, something from one of the sets, and send them some fairly minty packs. So this is the cable art. All right, let's see what we got here without revealing the insert. So, and that is if we get an insert. I did do a live stream recently on Marvel Madness stream on Friday night, and I opened 4 packs, and out of the 4 packs, one of the packs had 3 suspended animation back to back, and so that was pretty cool. I don't expect to see that kind of give from, you know, any of the other packs. I think it was just kind of one of those out there things. Wish we could do that with Upper Decker Topps products these days, but probably not going to happen. No, odds are probably pretty slim, but anyhow, let's see what we got. So these are not bricked. These cards, I have not seen anybody have a problem with them bricking unless they were in a very moist atmosphere, like maybe a garage that wasn't heated or cooled. Everything on my property is kept, you know, to an ambient temperature, so I'm fortunate there. But anyhow, they are just a hair sticky, but you know, they just kind of stick to each other a little bit, but they don't take anything off, like any coloring or embossing or, you know, any of the foiling or anything like that. So first card, we got Wildside. Then we got Fitzroy. Sorry about the lighting. Can lights in my house, they're everywhere, so it makes it hard to try to single out and get the proper lighting, but looks like my camera is doing all right. So we got the infamous Cable versus Deadpool battle. Greatest battles. Love that. And that is not an insert. That's, you get 1 per pack, is what I've seen. Let's see here. Just a little sticky. We got Black Tom. It's pretty cool. Then we got Locust. She's from the Mutant Liberation Front. Let's see. Let's try not to reveal the prematurely reveal the insert. Amanda Sefton. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea who that is. Somebody in the comments might say, "Oh yeah, it's such and such." I appreciate that because knowledge is free. Typically, we got Cinch here from Generation X. Looks like we have a gold team. Fantasia. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Oh, it's not a gold team. That's a Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. I stand corrected. Oh, nice. We got the Sinister Observations Gambit. And I don't know if I have that one. Let's see here. Sorry, just real quick. I'm going to sidetrack for a second. There went the pack. And these do have the spring break cards in them that were a lot of fun. So it looks like I do not have the Sinister Observations Gambit, so I'm really excited for that because I really don't enjoy going on eBay and trying to find somebody with a pack pulled, pack fresh card. Not saying they're going to be in perfect condition. Obviously, these are from the 90s, and even stuff from Upper Deck and Topps new releases. Try grading these. Maybe one out of so many cards will get you a 9, 9.5. 10s are pretty tough to get with BGS. PSA may be a little bit different story. We all have our opinions on that. And our final card is Siren. All right, let's see. Crack this next pack. And, I like to kind of just do a little, so you heard that little crinkle, crinkle. That usually frees up the cards, makes it easier for handling after you've opened the pack. Now you don't necessarily want to do this with a set that, especially vintage sets that are very renowned for bricking. And I've opened a lot of packs, vintage-wise, so and modern. So I like to do it when I can and try to make it easier to sift through the cards. So we got Archangel, we got Feral, so nasty. Yeah, Shadowcat. Oops. We got Jubilee, Generation X. And we got our greatest battles, and this is Rogue versus Miss Marvel. And I'm going to say Rogue. Sorry, guys, gals. We got Executioner. And I remember being a kid back in the mid-90s. This was a huge comic series. X-Men versus the Executioner. Of course, it wasn't called that, but you know what I mean if you were a 90s kid. We have Warpath, X-Force. I'm going to skip that last card. These are the summer break cards. I know I'm not the only one, but I absolutely love these. This is the Gambit and Rogue pose. And let's see here, we'll do this. Show you the back. And these are just base cards, but they're the high numbered cards. So it'd be the final few cards in the set. I want to say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 of these. And for whatever reason, they made it a 9 card deal, but they didn't set it up to where all 9 were on the same page. In fact, the last 5 cards would carry on to your next binder page if you're doing your binder like most people would do. Card 1 is the first page and so forth. So anyhow, love that. Obviously we have Warpath. And we got Jean Grey. Oh, sorry, out of focus there. This is the Jean Grey Sinister Observation, obviously upside down. That's beautiful. It's the back. This is card number 6, and I do not have card 6 either, so you know what? For having 20, I want to say 28 packs left or 26 packs left, that's not too shabby. So with these 2 packs, I was actually able to pull 2 out of the last, I want to say 3 that I needed. So real happy about that. In fact, while we're here front and center, I'll just go ahead and throw those bad boys into their slots. And yeah, so that wraps it up. I did a little video for y'all to enjoy and hopefully drop just a tad bit of information and scratch the itch that I had to open up a couple of packs. And anyhow, without further ado, hope y'all have a great rest of your work week, and love y'all. See ya.